Hello guys, welcome to Amit Thinks. In this video, we will see how we can easily run our first program on PHP 8. So PHP 8 released on November 26, 2020. So let's see how we can run it. We will run it using XAMPP on localhost, that is on Windows 10 operating system. So let's see. Herein, let's first see what is PHP. PHP is basically a server-side scripting language that is used to create dynamic web pages, or you can say dynamic website. So the current version is PHP 8, released on 26 November 2020. So the name PHP is like a recursive acronym, that is PHP means PHP Hypertext Preprocessor. So I told that we'll be using XAMPP. Why? Because XAMPP is a web solution package which will provide us Apache web server. It will also provide us with MySQL, or you can say MariaDB, or yeah. With that, it also provides PHP 8. So XAMPP finally came up with a PHP 8 version. So now we can run PHP 8 on it. So you can see XAMPP X is for cross-platform, that is we can use it on Linux, Mac or Windows. A is for Apache web server, M is for MySQL or MariaDB, P is for PHP, and the second P is for Perl. This is why we are using XAMPP, because it's a web solution package. We can also use WAMP because WAMP is specifically for Windows, but in this video we'll be using XAMPP. If you want to learn how to run PHP on WAMP on localhost on Windows 10, you can refer the link in the description wherein we have added a video. So guys, let's now download and install XAMPP for PHP. That will install all these on its own, and we will run a basic PHP 8 program. Let's begin. Go to your browser. I am using Chrome. You can use any browser. On Google, just type XAMPP, press enter. On pressing enter, you can see the official website is visible. That is apachefriends.org is the official website. Click on it. Now on clicking, the official website is visible. You can see XAMPP is Apache, MariaDB, PHP, Perl. This is what I told you before. It is the most popular PHP development environment, free, easy to install, and it contains MariaDB, PHP, and Perl. So it's a package. Herein you can see downloads is visible. XAMPP for Windows for PHP 8. Let's click on it to download. We will also add this link in the description so that you can easily download it. So the downloading started on the left. You can see bottom 157 MB. You need to wait for a few seconds for the download to complete. So guys, the downloading completed. You can see XAMPP Windows exe file. Now you can right click here, or you can double click to install. I'll double click. Let's minimize this. Guys, you can see the downloading started. Click on next to begin the setup. Now you can see the package. I told you before, it will install server, programming languages and MySQL. This looks fine. For components, now click on next. Here the installation folder is C XAMPP folder. If you want to install it somewhere else, you can click on this button, which is browse, and you can set the location. But I'll keep the default. Under C drive, XAMPP folder will get created and all the files will get installed there. Now click on next. Language English, yes, you can change the language from here. I'll keep the same and click on next. Now the installation will start. Click on next. Okay, the setup started. You need to wait for a few seconds for the installation to complete. So the setup is complete now. As you can see, you can click on finish. Now let's see the location where we installed XAMPP. We installed it under C drive. Here it is XAMPP. Click on it. Let's copy this and paste it here. XAMPP location for a record. Now let's create a new project. Go to htdocs. Now let's create a new project. Create a new folder. I'll write Amit project. It's fine now. Double click. So this is our project, our website, you can say. Okay, now what we'll do, I'll just right click and create a new file. Let's say demo dot. I'll just change the extension .php because PHP file has an extension .php. I hope you know. I'll keep the cursor here. Now it will say if you want to change the file name, just click on yes. Now you can see it is a PHP file. Okay, it's written PHP file. Under type it's written PHP file. Now let's right click, edit with Notepad++. You can edit with any editor. Now let's write a sample PHP code. I hope you know to run PHP we use this syntax. Close this. Now under PHP you can add any code for sample. Let's say I'll print something. I can use echo or print to output data on screen, but echo is somewhat faster than print, so I'll use echo just for an example. Now let's print something. First PHP 8 program on localhost Windows 10. Now you can also embed HTML in PHP. For that, under this you can add, let's say you can bold this stuff. I'll write sample just for an example, and I'll just go to file and save it. Now what is your file name? It's demo.php. So I'll add the location, file location. This is a PHP file, that is demo.php. You can say PHP file location. Okay, so now we need to run it. For that, first go to start, type XAMPP control panel. Here it is, click on it. We need to start the XAMPP control panel in this way so that we can start the server. So just click on start for Apache in the same row to start the server, because we are using Apache server to run XAMPP on Windows 10 localhost. I've clicked on start. Status chain detector running. That means we have successfully installed XAMPP. I'll minimize this, go to the browser. On browser type localhost, press enter. If the following is visible, that means welcome to XAMPP. That means you have finally successfully installed XAMPP. Now guys, what we need to do, we need to run our project. So our project directory was Amit project. So herein just type Amit project in place of dashboard and press enter. So here you can see our file is visible demo.php because it was available here under Amit project folder. Just click on it to run. You can see the time also, we just created it. Click on it to run. So guys, here it is. We ran our first PHP program successfully. Here we can add BR tag. Let's add. This looks fine. We can also add, let's say H1 heading, because we can embed HTML in it. It's fine now. Go to file and save here. Just go to browser and refresh. Okay, there is an error. We forgot the semicolon. It's fine. Now Control S, save. We will refresh again. Here you can see our sample project is running. The same is visible here. First one was heading 1, then a text, then bold tag. Heading 1, text and bold tag. So in this way you can easily run your project. I'll add the sample link, the link here, so that you remember how to run PHP 8 on localhost. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily run our first PHP 8 program on localhost with XAMPP. We downloaded and installed XAMPP, then we have set the location for XAMPP project, Amit project, then we ran it successfully on localhost. So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, do subscribe to our channel Amit Things.